Hey guys, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. I am SeiferKatt, and today we plan to perhaps do some work over here. I'm not really trying to get Sweden, but I know there's a lot of claims that I have over here, which perhaps I should press, because, you know, what good is a claim if you don't press it, right? Right. So first claim we're going to press is this one over here. I mean, look at it, it's this tiny little province here. No one is particularly bothered by it, so let's claim it. Also, because I can never just have one war, because one war is just kind of silly. Why have one war when you can raise all the troops and do multiple at the same time? We're going to go for... Like that. That actually has a lot of land to it. Oh, because it's part of the Republic. Well then, yeah, let's go for Republic land. So we're just going to get a whole bunch of towns, which is going to be a little bit odd. But so we're going to go war with Gotland and Kimi. Should we go for one more? Let's go for one more. Because, you know, if you're going to do this, you've got to do it properly. So we've got 4 wars going. Yes, this is good. It is good to be at war for... What is Poland doing here? Poland, I think you're lost again. Anyway, so we've got the Norwegian force. The Norwegian force is probably one of the mightiest. Second only to, of course, the Scottish force. Which... I've lost them again, haven't I? That's not the Scottish force, I'm pretty sure of it. I'm pretty sure that's the Swedish force. No, not Swedish, Norway force. It is. So where's the Scottish force? I can't raise them. Interesting. I wonder why. Oh, it doesn't really matter. We've got 5,000 retinue here anyway, so they should be able to... What we'll do is we'll get them on boats. And the retinue can sail around and attack part of Gotland, I suppose. And this retinue can assault Iceland. Probably the best place to go for. I feel it is. Also, one thing I'd like to do is give the leader of Norway a honorary title because he's not super fond of me. In fact, what I should do is get my Chancellor to increase diplomatic relations with Norway. There we go, that'll probably be better. Cool. I'm fairly happy with that. And we've got a fairly powerful force attacking this little bit of Iceland right here. Because Iceland belongs over here. That's a general rule. So that's a rule we're going to force them to keep. And I really thought we had more men somewhere. Well, we'll raise some men from England as well because they're probably needed. Where else are we going to find some more men? Yep, hunger by... Oh. Damn, where'd you guys come from? You are the English force. Oh, that's right, because the English force is the Scottish force. Derp. Awkward horn right there. Okay, well that's 21,000 men. That's probably more than enough. And we win a battle in Iceland. Of course we do. Oh, look, they've got 804 men. That's adorable. So, yeah, we're not going to have that happen for long. Okay, and King Magnus likes me slightly more. We're going to make sure that stays as high as possible. And we're just going to assault this down as quickly as possible just so we can get on to the next part of the war. Speaking of the next part of the war, 5,000 men. Oh, gee, Scotland is strong actually. I really should have seen that coming though. Just pausing now because I don't want to stuff this up. And research cultural tech here. Yeah, I'm going to need these 25,000 men. Quite quickly. Thankfully, 25,000 men are at the docks, ready to put in the boats. There they go. Brilliant! You know what? We perhaps don't want to attack quite as violently as the original plan was. In fact, let's go up to Kimi over here. Kimi is probably a good place to attack. Jesus, these... I was thinking these have got to be like mercenaries, but I just don't know if they are. I thought they were, but now I think those are just really strong units, which is not what I wanted to have to deal with. But hey, look, I started this war. I'm gonna have to end it as usual. It's a curse. It's my curse. It's my own personal hell. If I start a war, I have to finish it. And yeah, Kimi should fall pretty quickly. Because, you know, it's Kimi. Kimi was historically not a strong nation. I don't actually know if Kimi ever reached nation status. It doesn't matter because we're no, we're not going to go fight 17,000 men quite like that. They're grouping. This is going to be one hell of a battle, actually. But of course, whoever wins this fight will probably win the war soon afterwards. We're going to get one hell of attrition penalties as well. Are we at war with Poland? Has someone put us into war with Poland? No, we're not at war with Poland. They're just flashing. Oh, Poland. You know the rules. You have to remove kebab. Okay, there is a subreddit called Poland Ball. Now, you may have heard of it, but I think it's one of the most brilliant subreddits because it teaches me a lot about world history and world politics. Yeah, I know, that's probably not the best thing to be learning from Poland Ball. Basically, the idea is people draw countries' flags as people. Well, no, countries' flag is balls, not people, derp. So it's very stereotypical and that sort of thing. But it gives a very basic outline of what's actually going on in the world. If you're not very good at politics, you know, it's more information than nothing. And I'm really into it. It's really dumb and it's probably really racist. In fact, I know it's really racist. But at the same time, I find out about something, then I can look into it further. And that's pretty exciting for me. Norway is definitely losing this battle. Not Norway. Well, yeah, these are the Norwegian forces. But hopefully these men get in before the battle's actually lost. I don't think that's going to happen. Actually, they could still win this. No, they're not going to. They're going to retreat before the battle is... okay, so they lost. That's fine. But then immediately afterwards, you know, the reinforcements arrive and just kick their asses so hard. Which is just great. It's what we need to do more often. And because of the epic victory we just had, I mean, it doesn't look... We actually did lose, but... we captured a bishop. Great. Just what we needed. And that fight is probably most of the war right there. Which is pretty good. Just one fight pretty much was the war. Well, no, actually that's not quite true, because they do still have groups of thousands of men just wandering around. Just being a general nuisance. But anyway, Poland Ball, pretty good. If you're on Reddit, I suggest you have a look at it. And if you're not on Reddit, that's cool too, because I don't particularly care about Reddit that much. What else is actually good? I've been watching a lot of the World's Finals for League of Legends lately. Hoping that I can perhaps improve my skills as a caster. I'm not a very good caster, I know, but I have fun doing it, and I made this channel for fun. I didn't make it necessarily for popularity or for the bling or bitches, because heavens knows I'm not getting bling or bitches. But, you know, I'm still having fun with it. So I've been doing this for like... Geez, I started FTL like a year ago. And, you know, I'm just really happy that... You know, I used to have like, seriously, like 2 viewers per videos. One of them was me, one of them was Stefan. Or Toastless. And I talk a lot about him, I just realized. I don't know why. I've known him for too long, that's the problem. Anyway. But... yeah, I'm making these videos just because I enjoy making them, and it's kind of nice having a creative outlet, because I've tried... Oh, you should see... Oh, wait, didn't I have to draw someone a picture of a cow? I remember I said someone I'd draw them a picture of a cow, but I never did. But we do have a problem. And that problem is... Ah, shit, we're about to have a civil war, aren't we? Okay, no, that's fine. Can we avert this? Yes, we can, actually. Because what we can do... Galloway, you should be transferred under... Okay, you're a duke. Oh, I know what we'll do. Where's the King of England? Okay, I know this is probably a bad idea, but I just cannot afford to let... transfer vassalage. You can have... No, you can't. It's got to be Scotland that has it. You're the King of Scotland. Excellent. You probably don't like me because I've got Galloway. Okay, well, you know what? You can have Galloway. There you go. And that thus ends the plot. The problem is now, though, that we have my brother? My brother, King Solaire, is thinking about overthrowing the throne, and that is not acceptable. Not by any means. So where is England's capital? Where is England's capital? That's a good question. England's capital is... Oh, I think I see why he's pissed. England is really fractured. No, seriously, where is England's capital? Is there a way to find that out really easily? It's going to be in the English area, we know that. It'll be... Tours? Oh, it's Tours. Okay, so the English capital is in England, though. It is still England, because, remember, that's part of... Okay, so we've got to get Solaire to like us. Because currently he holds too much power to not like us. Also, we have a lot of factions going on. None of them are too scary unless the King of England gets involved. Because the King of England gets involved, then we have a problem. Because the King of England is so strong. So what we're doing now is we're just taking over some towns that Gotland owns. We could probably even split the forces and do this faster. No, it's probably not... Actually, yes we will. I was about to say it's not the best idea, but you know what? Balls to that, I'm doing it. If we have groups of 7,000 men, I mean, I don't think they can stop 7,000 men easily enough. 7,000 men is a difficult force to stop. Although they've got a couple of sieges going as well. Oh shit, there's 19... You know what? No, stop. Stop. I wasn't aware there were just 19,000 men there. That is a concern. Surely we can bring in some reinforcements from somewhere. Because 19,000 men at the moment is just more men than I have. And I do not want to have to deal with 19,000 men. So we just go to the Irish provinces and just take their men, you know, because you need their men. This is the good thing about being an emperor, just you have so many forces of which you can call upon. I might even go into Hispania and see what I can claim there. Because, I mean, Hispania is always, well not always, but it's been quite a large force for me for quite a while, so... Hispania... I mean look, 600 men right there. They won't even know what to do with that 600 men. Honestly, I was expecting a bit more. This is the problem. King Alter the Fat is just kind of too new at being a king, so a lot of people don't like him. In a few years, people will love him, but just not yet. And that is proving to be a problem. One that can't really be solved easily. It will be solved, of course, but just not anytime soon. So we just be patient. It's all we can do. Meanwhile, I think that, yeah, 21,000 men are coming my way. I'm going to see if I can meet up with them. And boats. We need more than 8 boats, if possible. That's too many boats. But you know what? I'll take 333 boats. So we're on the defensive, so we might have a better chance here. Can we put... Literally, we need the best leaders of the kingdom in this army. Alright, this is actually going to be a very difficult battle. I'm not sure we can win it either. Although they do have a penalty from the river crossing, and they don't have very good leaders. Sorry, I am not letting him go. He's too powerful and he has a claim to the kingdom. Okay, and you know what? Oh. No, that's the dangerous flank right there. But we've got reinforcements. Probably too few though. Damn, that's the problem. I need more reinforcements than this. We're just going to keep throwing men at the problem until we win. That's my new plan. It's not a good plan. I'm aware of the failings of this plan. It's that one flank. If we can... Okay, that's good. Now turn to that flank, because now we've got them flanked. And then you have a chance, I feel. Not much of one, actually. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be really close. Their morale is shot to pieces. And that is going to be what takes them out. They're at half morale, but they've got a lot of soldiers. Well, okay, stop for a second. We'll just, before enforce demands, make sure someone has land. They do have land, great. Okay, Britannia has grown. Good. And also there's a bit of Gotland there. You got a bit of Gotland on your face there. Sometimes you just get some Gotland on your face. It's happened to many people. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've won this fight, but it was close. Whew. Who was that even against? Was that Gotland? Yeah, that was Gotland. The Republics are probably, in my opinion, one of the most difficult, opponents. Because Republics, they just have more money so they can amass a larger force. But that's alright, we're winning this after all, so... We've got one war won already. Oh, Gotland wishes to... Excellent, Gotland surrenders. But this guy has no land. So before we do that, we need to give him land. We're going to give him... Barony? We can give him a barony. Let's give him a barony of Acapulco. That's not what it is, I just read an A-L and I thought Acapulco. Because that's a place. Or we give him a place in... No, that's part of my main holdings, I'm not giving him that. Telmark? Where's Telmark? You know what, let's give him Telmark. And accept. So now he has, like, land. Should have taken these places from... No, I didn't actually get the cities. Disappointing. But still... good. I mean, the most important thing there was that we won the war, which we did. And we got a little bit more land for our troubles. For our trubs. Our trubsio. I'm just going to keep saying trouble, or trubs, as if it means something. If I keep saying it, it'll mean something eventually, right? Yeah, because that makes sense. Iceland is standing on their little piece of land they feel they deserve. We'll see about that. 13,000 men versus 500. Yeah, it's going to be a quick fight. And yeah, I mean, this is pretty much a victory. Where are they going? They're going to Pajama. Alright, we'll chase them. Iceland is just going to lose eventually because we hold that land and they're not getting it back. So, actually, we sent some men to Iceland. Oh, they're here now. I was going to say don't go there, but you're there now, so you might as well stay there. And another battle is won. Okay, that apparently just changed names, but I still have a claim on it, so it doesn't really matter what they can call it whatever they like, apparently. As long as I can have it. The Empire of Britannia cares not for what you call your insignificant piece of land. For in the end it shall all be under the lands of Britannia, under Emperor Altair the Fat and... Really? Gilla Round? Well, they've got a new Prince Mayor of Gotland, but no one particularly cares because Gotland is weak. As was evidenced by me being awesome. Apparently that's all the evidence you need, just, I'm awesome. I'm like, I suppose. Sure, carry on. Because you can't really respond to someone just saying, I'm awesome. Okay, I think King Solaire likes me now, which... he could like me a bit more. How are we feeling about factions? There's a couple of kind of strong ones, but nothing too dangerous. You feel you should be Marshal of Britannia? I feel that while you would be good, I'm going to say no. Because I bet you there's someone who... There's actually someone who would be a better Marshal. In fact, that may actually be even you. Another kinswoman. Excellent. My family must be kind of strong nowadays. I had slow fever. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was kind of dangerous. I like how we've got multiple lines of kings now. You've got Solaire, Altair, Jeff, Fergus, Jeff again. Wait, Jeff again? When did Fergus die? My spy master is... Yeah, it uses you see fit. Try not to die. Excellent, you get 50 gold. How was this whole Holy Roman Empire Byzantine war going? Apparently seems to be over. And the Holy Roman Empire has destroyed itself. As is Byzantine. It's like the people themselves just went, nope, we don't like either of you emperors. So... You know, both emperors are having their own problems now, which... Now, as I was saying, what happened to King Fergus? No, wait, that's me. Your father. What happened to your father? He died a maimed cripple. Oh. He died a while ago as a maimed cripple, in fact. Which means I was probably looking at you before. I like your little circlet, though. That's pretty cool. You got a sweet circlet, dude. Sweet circlet. I don't know why, but I'm repeating the same thing over and over again. Well, I say lately, but it's just been today. It's just been this video, actually. This video. Okay, that was intentional, that one. Imagine if it wasn't, though. It's just like, I have acknowledged that I do this thing. I'm gonna keep doing it. You know what? Yeah, you would make a good guardian. You could teach him all about combat, and you're a cripple, so... That's pretty cool. You know, I would want to have a cripple as a teacher. Instead, all I had was, like, a bronze medalist bowls player. That's not actually a joke. One of my PE teachers was a bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games for bowls. Now, as you can imagine, bowls is not the most active sport. She was not the most active PE teacher either, so... You know, it was just... It was an odd choice. I guess it's like, oh, you're a medalist? Well, you'd be an excellent role model for the kids. Instead, she just sat around and went, run. And, you know, you'd run until you're out of sight, and then you'd, like, I don't know, what the heck did we do in PE? Pushed each other around. We we spent a lot of time talking like orcs from Warhammer 40,000. You know, like, we's boys gonna go over there, and we's gonna punch them pointy hats. You know, that's the sort of thing we would do. And we literally did this for hours on end. I am honestly surprised our teachers did not murder us, because that must have been bloody annoying to do. When I say we did it for hours on end, like, we would seriously sit around in the class for an hour and just do nothing but do that. We would write up... We didn't go so far as writing up essays like that. So, you know, it could be worse. But we did go so far as to write notes like that. And when the notes were written like orc boys, exams were difficult, obviously. I thankfully didn't do it as much as my friend. My friend really got into it. To the point that a lot of his writing was incomprehensible. Which, you know, is funny when you're like... 14, but less funny when you're my age, because I am old. Sometimes I wonder, like, just thinking about, because I say sometimes how I'm old and that sort of thing, I don't really know the age group of people who watch my videos. If you're offended by me saying, you know, kids are like 13 because you're like 13, don't be offended. Instead, I suggest you grow up. No, I jest. I actually have nothing against kids. It's like, I have something against children, as in actually children, like 7 or 8, and babies. I definitely have a lot against babies. I hate babies. I hate it when people bring babies into the office as well. It's the worst. Anyway, I digress. Actually, I'm not sure I ever had a point. Did I have a point? Right, I mean no offense if I'm talking about someone's age, like saying I was a kid when I was 13. Because I'm 28 now, I had to pause. Oh, fudge. Prince Sean of Britannia is the true ruler of Britannia. No, he's in a dungeon. Well, there's one way I could end this. Okay, I will not be blackmailed. And now we're going to be put into a civil war. Make sure I hope I did click the right button. Okay, who are we up against? Alba, Munster. We lost my steward, that's fine. We can get a new one. Steward's easy to come by. This war shouldn't be too bad, actually. We kept all of Norway. We kept all of our Scandinavian holdings. What have we got? Well, we've got 28,000 men here. Well, 2,800 men rather. 28,000 men is a slightly larger number. I've got these men just over here. I don't know what they're doing, but you know what? They can march up through. Is this land I have? No. Oh, these guys are just independent, really? What if we just offer vassalization to them? It's not far away from the point that I could. An earl, of course, is a lot more scared than like a regular, like a duke, for instance, wouldn't join me. But I could probably get an earl to join me. It's a possibility. All right. Well, you know what, guys? I think we're going. Oh God, all of Ireland is against me. It's been a. I was actually looking at some old episodes. Sorry, I'm going to say this real quick and then I'm going to end the episode. I was looking at some old episodes, and the view for most of the game was like this. Like for most of the episode, and I'd like scroll out occasionally, look at England, and I'd scroll back in. Now I just sort of sit like this view a lot because I've got so many holdings. I've got my Hispania holding, I've got my French England holding, I've got my Britannia holding, I've got my Scandinavian holding, and then I've got my Croatian holding, which I haven't honestly looked at this for ages. I don't even know what that's doing there, but it's staying there. It's cool. You know, that's not even going anywhere. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to bring that up because I thought that was pretty cool. And I will see you guys next episode. So thank you for joining me. And join me next episode where we fight back my evil cousin? How are you related to me? Yes, he's my cousin twice removed? Once removed? Who knows? See you next time, guys.